remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.
Okay, happy Thursday mga kaibigan. Happy Thursday ho. Happy Thursday. Ako po si Sonny LARAGAN. Welcome ho dito po sa Immigration Corner. It happens every Thursday. So sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom, magandang gabi ho sa inyo. Happy Thursday. Siyempre, meron din ho tayo mga kababayan hindi lamang sa UK nakakapanood sa atin. Sa apat na sulok ho ng Europa, napapanood din ho tayo. So welcome ho rin kayo dito ho. Tuloy ho kayo kabayan. Hindi lang ho sa Europa, pati yung ating mga kababayan na nasa Amerika, sa Pilipinas, Canada, Middle East, Australia, sa anumang bahagi ho ng mundo kayo naroon. Welcome ho. Tuloy ho kayo kabayan. Dito po sa Immigration Corner, mula po rito sa ating studios ho, no? Dito ho sa United Kingdom, sa London, ang capital ho. Kapitolyo ng United Kingdom. Siyempre, hindi ho ako ang may alam. Hindi ako ang star of the show. Hindi ho ako, wala akong alam na immigration. Alam ko lang ho yung mga immigration dyan sa, yung, ngayon ako, malaking kwento ho ngayon dahil yung ano ba tawag dito, yung mga, ano ba pangalan nun? Yung mga asylum seekers o yung mga dumarating dito. Kasi dito, napaka, itong mga illegal na grupo ho, no? Yung mga sindikato, nagsasakay ho sila ng mga gustong makarating na United Kingdom mula sa France, no? So anyway, baka talakayin, hindi. Tignan natin, baka magkabalitaan tayo. Kasi yung pinakamalaking story ngayon, headline ho rito sa United Kingdom. Yung Rwanda ho, UK Rwanda. Pag may mga dumating ho rito asylum seekers, dadalhin ho sa Rwanda. Doon sila, no? Okay, so, ito na ho yung star of the show natin, no? Dahil wala naman ako alam dito. This is the person who makes our Thursdays really happy. Mga kaibigan, ang managing partner po ng Douglas Simon Solicitors, walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA SIMON-CABATBAT. Attorney, happy Thursday.
Sonny, happy Thursday! And happy Thursday po sa inyong lahat, no? My apologies, unang-una. Wala kami last week, no? I wasn't feeling very well ako. Much better now nga. But, so, I missed you. I missed you all, ha? Kamusta ka, Sonny? How is everything?
I missed you.
Okay?
We were out, so we couldn't really, we were out, no? So, yeah, hinahabol namin baka, pero hindi kakayanin, eh. And so, you, na-tiyempo, wala ka rin namang, no? You were sick, not feeling well, no? Oo. Yeah, I missed you. Well, it was, I couldn't get over the thought of Attorney LIRA SIMON-CABATBAT being a very good dancer. I couldn't get over it, Attorney. Yung mayroon pa akong hangover nung get-together natin nung birthday celebration ni Emmeline. Ni Lady Emmeline. Lady Emmeline pala.
Absolutely.
Lady, oh. Uy, nagulat ako sa'yo. Ang gandang mo pala. Sumayaw, mga kaibigan ito si Attorney. Ako talaga, you can ask me to sing pero hindi lang ako kumanta nung gabi na yun, no? Pero kasi, well, during my younger days, I was a folk singer. Pero, tawag dito, yun, yung pagsayaw, yan ang, parang dalawang kanan na pa ako. Pero, Attorney, you were a revelation. That night, I saw you were so good sa dancing mo. Very graceful ko sumayaw. Parang, you can move, no? Hindi kamukha ko talaga, parang tigas-tigas talaga, TH ba? Trying hard? Parang ganun ako. But you were great, ha? You were great. So, ito yata, ano ba photo to? Ito yata tayo. Yeah, ito, ayun.
Yeah, yun na nga, one of the photos natin,
One of the photos.
Yeah.
Ayan,
ayun.
Si Ma'am Cora.
Yeah. Oh, Ma'am Cora. Yun na nga. And
Ayan,
of course, the birthday girl. And the charming Mr. Duay. Nasaan si Mrs.? Oh, nandyan din si Mrs. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy
tingnan mo.
Duay. Talking of
Yeah.
the person. Ayan. Ay, siya nga pala. Let's tell him, get well soon, Edgar. Tinamaan siya ng COVID.
Oh, no.
Naka-COVID siya. So, ano siya sa trabaho. Hindi siya pinapasok muna o hindi siya pumasok. So, tinamaan ng COVID. So, COVID is still there, no? Ingat pa rin ho kayo. Although, sa television I was watching kanina the news, it says parang bumababa daw ang incidents, yung mga cases ng COVID dito sa atin, no? Sana good news, sana tuloy-tuloy yan, no? Pero si Edgar may COVID ngayon. So ingat ha, mapagaling ka kagad, Edgar, ha? Oo,
Yeah.
may hangover pa ako, attorney, nung 75th birthday ni Lady Emmeline Rafael. Wow, imagine 75 years old. Sana magganon tayo pag
She
edad
was-
natin, no? Oo,
And yung pictures nga niya, it's just, she was so beautiful, ano?
Oh, yeah.
She was so gorgeous.
So beautiful. Yeah, ang ganda-ganda niya. Kaya, kita mo
Tingnan
niya,
mo,
Ang
no?
ganda, no?
Yeah.
Biro mo, at 75. Diba?
75.
Who would ever think na 75 years old siya, no? Hindi mo akalain na, ang galing. Very, very sexy, very maganda, batang-bata, beautiful, especially that night,
Yun na
no?
nga. Yeah. Yun na nga. Tama. Yeah. So it was,
Oy, okay, pero how was your weekend naman? Kumusta ang weekend mo? Ay, Palm Sunday last Sunday yata, di ba? And this Sunday,
Yeah.
Easter Sunday. Oh.
yeah, tomorrow's Friday, Good Friday, ah.
Tomorrow's Good Friday. Oh, so
Yeah, Good Friday na
ayan.
tayo.
Good Friday na tayo.
Yeah.
So ayan.
Yeah. Nearly happy Easter, no? To everyone, ah. So,
Happy Easter. Well, dito hindi tayo, very quiet lang tayo rito, no? Pero sa Pilipinas, iba-iba ang celebration, no? Very solemn, no? Very
Yeah.
solemn, mga pabasa. Have you ever been to a pabasa? Yung mga pabasa, yung merong parang libro, passion yata, they read it, they sing it, di ba? Have you ever experienced that?
nung batang-bata pa ako, sa Pinas nga, no?
Oo.
But I remember you were not allowed to speak, no? You were not, especially mga bata, not allowed to speak. Huwag kang tatayo, kaupo ka nga lang. So it was a very solemn occasion, no?
Okay. Meron kami
Yeah.
pabasa ng bayan parang pabasa ng barangay o pabasa ng bayan. So, meron isang area na doon lahat pupunta, no? Ngayon, pagka yung mga matatanda, ano na yan mga midnight pataas, wala na yan So, kaming mga bata na naiiwan. So, yung mga pasyon, ginagawa namin yung mga modern songs, kung ano yung mga kanta ng modern song, yun ang gagawin namin tono nung pasyon, yung pabasa.
Oo
Ano
nga,
yan? Attorney, naka-microphone yan, loudspeaker yan. Talagang, para bang sa Pilipinas, walang noise pollution Parang, allowed no? Hindi, parang hindi pwede umangal yung buong barangay o buong kapitbahay na malakas. Walang aangal Ayun, di ba? Yung maingay. May kumakanta ng pasyon, wala Pero at 12 midnight, madaling araw, puro bata na yan. At iba na ang kanta nila. Iba na yung tono nila. Yung mga modern songs, ganun. They can get away with it. Siyempre, magagalit yung matatanda. Pero pagkadating na naman sa regular na gising na yung matatanda, formal.
Yun na naman.
Balik na naman yung normal na kantahan. So, yeah. Marami tayong mga, I don't know. I wanted to know how Filipinos celebrate Easter dito, no? Kasi sa atin, very solemn. May mga, I've even witnessed when I was sa media sa Pilipinas, minsan na-assign ako yung mga pinapako sa krus sa may bandang Bulacan yata yun.
May prosesyon, ano?
May prosesyon, Tapos tsaka no bata, ako nakikita ko yung mga yung nakatakip yung mukha, no? Tapos nagpipilit, naghahampas ng ganyan, no? Inabot mo ba yun? Nakita mo yun? Hindi mo na nakita?
Nakita ko na yun. At, nakita ko na nga yun. But yung it's just, it was quite traumatic actually.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine paano nila gagawin yun, no? Yung mga nails through, tapos nga yun na yung likod nga nila, that it's it was,
ewan ko talaga panata nila, pero ano yan parang blind lang yun no? Parang mamaya biglang gagawa rin ng kalokohan next, parang ano lang it's for a show siguro during the year na ano. Feeling kasi nila pag yung lahat ng kasalanan nila mawawala because of by doing that act of piety or penance, di ba? So, ayan. Oo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, by the way,
Tony.
because
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
Easter, no?
Okay.
My,
may
I
game
have
ka na
this, yung game. So, at the back of me, no?
Yeah.
Actually, nakikita niyo ba yung ano ni Miss, what's this?
Ano yan?
Ma'am Emily. So, ito, hindi ito, no? But look what I have.
Yung regalo, yung ano niya, no?
Yeah,
Birthday,
yung
ano niya,
regalo niya.
parang,
So, nandito, no?
Oh,
Yeah. But no, behind me somewhere, no,
Ayan na naman.
is
ito na
something to do with Easter, no?
Behind you.
Yeah, behind me somewhere. Hindi ko sasabihin, ha? So, tingnan nyo.
Behind you, merong Easter, word before Easter? You qualified it.
So it's an Easter. So it's an Easter. It's if you like, it's something to do with Easter celebration nga. Sa likod ko, somewhere.
Symbolism, like anything na
it's a symbol. Yeah, yun nga. Yep.
A symbol, okay, all right.
Something
sige,
that's
I don't know kung matatalo si for ilang beses ka na ba nagpahula? Dalawa na ba? Dalawang beses?
Two for two si Oliver.
2 for 2 si Oliver. Oo. Tignan natin kung makaka-hat trick siya. Naka-hat trick yung nakatatlo. Ganyan, no? Tatlong parang scoring yan. Hat trick kung tawagin na yan. Okay, sige. Merong konting direct pakita lang natin muli yung widescreen ni attorney para ayan, meron siyang symbolism or something about Easter na nasa likuran niya. At huhulaan natin, katuwaan lang just to put in a little game, no, for tonight. Ayan. O sige.
Yep.
Ayan na. Okay. It's pagbati segment. Take it away, attorney.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yung mga Facebook at YouTube greeters natin, babasahin natin. Pero, meron tayong ginagawa lagi. Nagpapahula tayo, attorney. So, huhulaan mo ngayon. Sino? Who is our first greeter? Sino?
Okay. I think it's our American friend.
American
Oliver.
friend? Wow, okay. Si Oliver yung nasa isip mo, Oliver. Siguro, bakit? Dahil kasi yung contest mo ngayon, and parang gano'n, you want to associate it with your contest at lagi siya nakakahula, no? Two out of two. Tama, di ba?
2 out of 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sige.
At 100% so far. So,
Sige.
yun. Oliver.
Tingnan natin. Kung si Oliver Fernandez. Wow. Talaga nga naman. Very good, Oliver. Speaking of the angel, the angel comes. Okay, attorney, sige. Oliver.
Another educational Thursday evening awaits us as Attorney Lira, Kuya Sonny, and Direct Pow brings another informative episode about visit visas in the immigration corner. Oliver.
Oy, teka muna.
He's great.
Galing, ha? Galing. Nga pala, topic mo nga pala, hindi natin na ipasakali. We weren't able to how to apply for a visit visa. Yan ang topic natin. Okay. Normally kasi we set the tone, no? We tell them ano yung topic natin mamaya pag-discuss mo after the mga greetings. Okay. Tama ka. First hula, second hula. Sino?
Oliver. I think I'm because he has COVID. He's probably sitting there, no?
Edgar Duay. Okay, tingnan natin si Edgar Duay. Direct. Sige, tingnan natin. Marian.
So close. I'm thinking maybe si Miss Paner.
Yan ang ating dalawang nagpapalit no? Si Marian, kung hindi si Marian, si Oliver. Siguro we should ask them how do they do it, no? Talagang ang gagaling nila, no? Talagang either or, no? Either si no? So, sige, okay. Attorney, go.
Yeah, so hello po Kuya Sonny and Attorney Lira. At sa lahat, happy Thursday po and stay safe always. God bless us all. Hi, Miss Paner. Thank you for greeting
Marian,
us. So close. I was thinking actually.
Oo nga. Siya ang nasa isip mo, no? Okay. Ano to? Siya pa rin ba yan? Teka muna. Sino susunod natin? Kaya pala. Ito. Oh, sige. Sino
Okay,
susunod, attorney? Sige.
pangatlo.
Pangatlo.
Okay, okay, so I'll stick with Mr. Duway.
Mr. Duway pa rin.
Si
Sige,
Edgar.
tingnan namin.
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Duway.
Or the Mrs. But,
Or the
let's stick
Mrs.
with Mr.
Irene Duway. Sige, let's stick with the Duway. Uy! Leslie! Hi,
Panibago.
Leslie! Oh, Leslie Hakaban.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Okay.
We love this
Yeah,
person.
Leslie,
Si
Leslie
Leslie, ha?
Hakaban.
Mabuhay. Usap tayo, ha? Mag-usap tayo, siguro. Yeah. Okay. Leslie, mabuhay. So,
Sanya.
iba to. Well, ano to, no? Si Leslie
Yep.
Hakaban. Ayun. Pakibasa, attorney.
First top 3. Hi, Leslie. So,
First top
hello,
3,
Attorney
First
Lira,
time yung
and-
makapasok.
Yeah.
Anong ginawa mo? Paano mong nagawa yan? Dahil nag-uunahan, no?
Yeah.
First time natin siyang nakuha first top 3, no? Oh, sige. Okay. Sige,
First
attorney.
top 3. Yeah, congratulations,
Yeah,
no?
Mm.
So, hello, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Happy, great Thursday. Yun nga.
Oy,
To you too,
happy,
Leslie,
great
and
Thursday,
happy
yeah.
Easter.
Happy Easter din, ha? Oo, kumusta na kayong lahat, ha? Yeah. Okay. Oh, well. Nasa 4th place. Nasingitan.
Yun na nga,
Okay.
yun nga, yeah. So,
Yes.
well, okay, may sakit siya. So,
May
he's
sakit.
not quite, he's
May
not
COVID
he's
pa.
not 100%.
May COVID. Hindi lang sakit, ha? COVID. To be exact.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, attorney.
Terrible, no? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
magandang gabi sa inyong mga ka-classmate, lalong-lalo na sa napaka-romantic, smart, and elegant dancer
Oo nga.
na Attorney Lira.
Oo.
Literacy and Mr. Yummy Slim. Tama siya, no? Sonny Laragan and talented Direct Paula. Happy Dagdag Kaalaman Day. So lovely to finally meet you. So cool, lady. He's such a charmer. He was so much fun. And of course, si Irene, no? They were so much fun.
Si Edgar talaga is a fun person and siya na yun. Kung what you see is what you get, no? Yan, tsaka totoo nga yan. Nice friend, no? Si Edgar. We salute you. Edgar, pagaling ka kagad, ha? Pagaling, no? Na-COVID, no? Ayan, no? Hindi ko alam kung may COVID din ako dati. Yung time, yung may bedroom voice ako sa'yo, Torley, naalala mo yun?
Yeah, you know, actually, of course, you could have had it.
I might, oo nga, kasi sinama na rin nila yung mga hoarse throat, sore throat yata ngayon. Di ba, nag-add na sila sa mga symptoms ng COVID. Hindi na yung mga, may nadagdag na sila kung ano mo lately, no? Oy, okay, Filipino. Oy, si Mids, mabuhay, ha? Mids, mabuhay, Mirabueno Dagamak, no? Ayan. Sige ka, attorney. Good evening lang naman, no?
Good evening, yeah.
Good evening,
Good
mabuhay,
evening din po.
Mids. Ayan, yung ating kaibigan. Mids, basta gano'n, ma-interview kita, no? Sa ating show on a Wednesday. Alright, sige. Okay, sino susunod? Uy.
Yes, Rachel Katuisan Bautista. Magandang
yeah.
gabi, Attorney Lira. Ayan, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. At sa lahat, have a wonderful evening to everyone. Keep safe. God bless. Thank you po. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
okay?
Salamat. Oh, Edgar Duway again. Tumatawag na.
Yeah, yun na nga.
Nagpaparinig na
Yun
sa
na nga,
kanyang mga
tama.
classmates.
Yeah, no. So, kinakamusta niya. The lovely ladies, no? Ma'am Cora Carsola and Emeline Rafael, pasok na po tayo sa classroom. And Sis Darmin Balarinyon, late ka na naman.
Oo nga. Darmin, kumusta ka na? Ano? Nasa Brussels ba si Darmin? Brussels ka nga ba, Darmin? Hindi ko, or anong part? Meron ka bang ibang lugar pa dyan sa ano? Sa ano tag dito? Sa Belgium? Ayan. Okay, sino susunod?
Si Cherrybel
Cherrybel.
Latorre Igarta. Hello po.
Wow.
Yeah. Hello, Cherrybel.
Hello, Cherrybel. Good evening. Ayan, Cherrybel. Ano ba sinasabi niya rito? Ayan. Oy, birthday!
Also, yeah, so,
Happy birthday!
birthday mo!
Oh, yeah, basahin mo, attorney. Basahin mo. Sige.
Oh, magandang gabi sa lahat. Kahit birthday ko po, nanonood pa rin ako, syempre. Cherrybel, oh, that's so
Happy
kind.
birthday.
No, yeah,
Happy
absolutely.
birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cherrybel.
Oo, baka
Yeah.
kailangan
Na-
problema
where
baka
nasa
may maano
Yeah.
tayo, copyright. Meron ba tayong copyright free na happy birthday niyan, direct? Baka ma-copyright. Minsan kasi 'di ba pagka merong attorney, pag may music or any parang maski saglit lang, maano lang, inaano nila, pinapatay yung video natin, di ba? Inaano eh. Oo.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
Talaga?
Ayan. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, teka muna, iba na itong nakalagay. Teka na, ibalik mo muna sa dating yung birthday celebration natin. Ayan, nag-play tayo, tapos iba ang nakalagay. Ayan. Ayun. So, happy...
Yeah.
Ulitin mo,
Yun.
direct. Sige, ulitin mo. Para ulitin pa natin. Isa pang Special day yan, attorney. Pagka birthday natin, di ba? Parang paggising natin sa umaga, parang feeling natin na, di ba? Parang nakasmile na tayo, no? Di ba? May kilala nga ako, nagsasayaw the whole day. Nagsayaw, nagluto, nagsayaw the whole day. Birthday.
Wow!
Ang music pa niya habang nagluluto, at saka, ang kanta, I feel good. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I think that ano yata, si Brown yata. Ano pangalan yung
James Brown.
James Brown. Yes. I feel good. Na-na-na-na. All right. Okay, sige, susunod. Si Johnny Catuiza. Ayan, back.
Johnny.
Yes, attorney.
Back. Yeah. Have a blessed evening po to everyone, lalo na kay Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Happy new knowledge. Oh, that's new. New knowledge evening to everyone.
Evening to everyone. Ba?
Yeah,
Okay,
new knowledge. Tama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, new knowledge.
New
That's
knowledge
something new.
evening. Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Jones, Marilyn Jones. Hello, Miss Jones. Happy Thursday to Sir Sonny and Attorney Lira, and to everyone watching. Looking forward to learning more info. God bless to all. Miss Jones was at the event. She's
was she?
She's lovely, no? Yeah. She was one of the dance and
you fabulous grandmas.
Dancing.
The fabulous grandmas, grannies or granny.
Tama,
Oo nga pa.
yeah,
Okay.
niya,
Marilyn, sayang next
one
time
of
ha.
the group.
Sabihin mo, ako si Marilyn Jones. Yeah, para at least di ba? Kasi you could put, at least now you could put a face do sa pangalan, no? All right. Oh, Marilyn, nice meeting, although hindi ko officially kilala ko sino si Marilyn Jones doon, no? Oo. All right. Oh, si Analu. Oo,
Analu.
Kailan ang birthday mo?
So,
yes.
Yun na nga, tama. Yeah. Amazing evening, Kuya Sonny and Attorney Lira. Happy Thursday po sa inyo at sa lahat ng mga viewers. Hi, Analu.
Ano ginagawa mo itong weekend, no? Analu, let us know, no? Ikaw rin, si Leslie, no? Let us know, no? Si Emmeline Rafael. She's feeling well.
The lovely
the
Miss
birthday
Rafael.
celebrant.
Hello. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Sonny and Attorney Lira. And happy Thursday to everyone. Sandali. Don't go away. Look, Miss Rafael.
Oo nga. Yan. Yung parang birthday, tag dyan, may how's, yan, parang birthday...
Goodie bag,
remembrance, so parang gano'n,
Yeah, beautiful, no?
Giveaway, parang giveaway niya, no? Sa birthday niya. Yeah.
So it's
Emily, no?
it's on my shelf. Madam.
Last week when we were not on air live, the two of us, nag-message. Ano nangyari?
Yeah.
Talaga alam mo. Yes, anong nangyari? What happened? Ayan. Okay. All right. Kita mo naman mga caring natin ngayon, 'di ba? Parang we're one family.
Tama.
Sa Analu, Puesto. Ayan. Ayan.
So,
Get well soon daw, no? Sabi niya.
Mr. Rafael. Yeah.
Happy Easter, si Emily Rafael. Okay. And,
to you too.
Get well, sino to?
Lizzie Hobbs. Yeah.
Lizzie Hobbs. Lizzie.
She's being very kind. Good
evening,
evening, Attorney Lira. Pogi, Sir Sonny. And happy
thank you.
Thursday, everyone. Tingnan mo.
Maraming salamat. Suot ko nga yung polo shirt ko na extra large sa to, attorney, when I was medyo bilog-bilog pa. Ngayon kasi nga I've lost some weight. Parang lumuwag.
You have. No, definitely. Decidedly slim, Sonny, nung kita tayo.
Well, yeah. It's, yun lang naman goal ko, no? To reach a certain weight. And when I reach it, I'll be a very happy bunny. Emily Rafael, get well soon, Edgar. Stay safe daw. Yeah.
Yeah, tama. Yun nga. Yeah.
Ayan. Sige, bilisan natin. Direct.
Naalala ko tuloy, lola ko. No, kasi pagdating ng 12 MN, MN noon,
Midnight.
no?
Oo.
Midnight. Ginagawa kong pasyon in the tune of holiday rap. He would actually.
Okay.
Napapagalitan kami.
Alright. Yeah,
Bago kasi ng
okay.
mga odes.
Pareho rin pala. Ganun kami, attorney, no? Tama yung pareho nung kay Edgar na pagka medyo evening na, wala na yung matatanda, puro mga bata na. Kasi tuloy-tuloy yan eh. Tuloy-tuloy yan for a certain number of days. Hihinto mo yata sa, I don't know kung Holy Thursday or Good Friday. Merong ano yan eh, chinechempo ninyo yan eh. So, ayun.
Ibang-ibang experience mo. I remember being told, huwag kayong gagalaw, don't say anything, no, don't make any noise, ganon. So, I don't know, no? I mean, you had a much better time of it than I did. Yung pasyon.
Kasi it was fun for us, no? Kami kasi mga katuwaan yun eh. And, alam ko, bawal maligo nun eh. Hindi ko alam kung nagbago na. Noong araw, bawal maligo. Hindi kayo pwedeng maligo ng Good Friday, mga ganun eh. Mga bawal, hindi ko alam, no? Before. Parang napaka-holy sa atin, napaka-ano, no? Hindi ko alam kung holiness yun, kung tama ba yun, or misplaced holiness yun, no? Anyway, yeah, Rosemary Guban, attorney, yeah.
Yeah. Have a lovely evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny, at sa lahat ng taga-subaybay. Stay safe always and God bless. Yeah, God bless, Miss Guban. Hope you well.
God bless, no? Rosemary, no? Oo,
yeah.
yan. Uy, Ana Lu. Ano to? Mula siya. Next to the black
She got
box.
it,
Tingnan
no?
nga natin. She got it! She got it!
Tingnan mo.
Oo, sige, pakita nga natin direct. Sige, asan yung sinasabi? Nahulaan niya, Gray Bunny. Naunahan ka ngayon, ano Asan ang Gray Bunny mo riyan? Behind the black box daw, sabi niya.
Kalimutan ko.
Nasa gitna mo, attorney? Nasa gitna? Yung gitnang, yung nasa middle row,
Yeah.
yan?
Can you see it?
Yung parang brownie colored. Ganun? Tama ba? Brown or yellow?
Gray. It's gray.
Gray, gray ba yan?
Kita mo? So, nasa taas. So,
galing
tama
naman
siya.
talaga ni
Well
Ana
done.
Lu. Well
Talaga,
done, Ana Lu.
Ana Lu.
Palakpakan natin.
So quick, ha?
Palakpakan, galing.
Tama siya, tama. Ang bilis niya. Eagle eye.
I was expecting, ang bet natin si Oliver uli, no? Pero, ang galing naman ni Ana Lu. Wow. Hindi kayo nag-usap niya, attorney, ha? Wala kang binigyan ng tip, ha?
No.
Walang tip, ha? Ang galing. Oo. Ito, Virginia Smith. Oy. Sige. Sige, attorney.
Brown, so, galing ka Virginia, sabi niya, brown small basket with white Easter egg. It could be itong kala niya. Ito. No, it's a rose. Yeah, it's Miss Rafael's rose. Yeah.
Galing. They are involved. They're parang involved sila. They wanna participate in that little game that we have, no? Oh, okay. Sige, sino pa ba? Ano ba mga messages? Yeah. Gray Bunny. Ayan, next to the black books. Okay. So, nahulaan. Very good, Ana Lu. Congratulations.
So
Mahusay ka pala.
fast,
Ano yan itong totoo po?
Edgar. Yeah, ingat po tayo lagi. Positive pa din ako. Since Sunday, ang hirap huminga. Oh no, ang hirap huminga.
And nahihilo siya lagi.
Edgar, I'm so sorry.
Since Sunday, anong araw na ba ngayon? Friday. Thursday ba? Thursday.
Thursday na
So,
tayo.
since Sunday,
nearly 1
wow.
week now.
No, yung agony mo for 4 days, no?
Edgar.
5 days, 4 days, 5 days,
Yeah,
no? Hirap yan.
Wow.
Pagaling ka kagad, we'll pray for you. Oo.
Yeah.
Pag sisindihan kita ng kandila, when I say a little prayer, nagsisindihan ako ng kandila. May kandila ako eh. Nabili ko sa ano ba pangalan to? Sa IKEA. Ay, wag ho kayong bumili ng, wag na kayong bumili ng kandila sa IKEA. Attorney, ang pangit. Ang pangit. Buti pa sa mga asda. Kasi, yung ano ba tawag doon sa may wick ba yung wick? Yung wick, sinisindihan mo yung parang tali?
The string.
O yung string, yung wick niya. Ang problema dyan, yung style ng kandila ng IKEA, meron siyang parang, yung kunyari, white candle or whatever, red or whatever, yung buong candle na yan, meron siyang, yung wick na yun, mag-e-ending yun sa parang enclosure na metal sa ilalim. Na ang tendency dyan, marami pang natitira, hindi nasusunog yun nasa gilid. Unlike sa Asda, yung mga binibili ko, talagang ubos yung kandila. Dito ang daming wasted na kandila, yung Pagka laging marami pang natitira sa gilid dahil sa gitna lang eh.
Oh.
Ang nasunog eh. Oh. So, wag na ho kayong bumili ng kandilang puti dyan sa IKEA, no? Diyan kayo sa Asda.
Yun na nga. Asda better.
Better. Totoo yan. Oh. Uy, sino to? Nalin de Vega Calumba.
Nalin de la Vega Calumba.
De la Vega pala.
No? Yeah. Yes, nakahabol na naman ako. Good evening po sa inyong dalawa.
Yes,
Hi, Nalin. Nakahabol. Of course, yeah.
Taga saan ka ba? Taga saan ka?
So.
Nalin, nasa taga saan ka? Let us know, no? Ayan. Sino ba to? Sino pa? Dali. Bilisan natin direct
Si
para
Cherrybel. Si Cherrybel Igata. Salamat po. Oh, she's saying thank you for the happy birthday.
Uy, Analu Antipuesto. Oh.
Yeah,
Nice meeting you daw, attorney. Last April 3.
She's lovely. No?
Lovely, she's lovely. Yeah. Napakaganda, napakabait, napaka-petit. Petit, maliit.
Yeah, she's also great fun, huh? And yung nga, ang ganda.
Good.
Oh, she's really she's lovely.
She's lovely.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful
So
in and out.
Yeah.
In and out. Ibig sabihin, mabait na tao.
Tama. It was so nice chatting.
Oo nga, nice chatting to you, no? So, mabuhay ka, no? Ayan, Virginia Smith. Ayun,
Oh, hello, Smith.
It's been a long time, ha? Virginia, no? So, before we used to have her, no? Almost every night, no? Mabuhay ka, ha? Thanks for coming back, ha? Or unless she's just a silent viewer, no? Okay, sige. Nabasa na ba natin yung message ni Virginia?
Hindi pa po.
Hindi pa natin nabasa. Oo, hindi pa natin nabasa.
So, good evening, Attorney Lira and Kuya Sonny. Happy Thursday and happy Easter to everyone. Yeah, happy Easter po.
Yes, happy Easter din sa'yo, ha, Virginia. Okay, sige. Okay, si Analu.
Yeah, so last weekend, nag-London Eye po kami with friends. First time ko nakasakay sa big wheel. It's amazing experience na nandoon po sa loob. Yeah, tama ka.
Nakasakay ka na ba, Attorney?
You don't really feel it. Yeah, a few times. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
I don't love it.
You don't feel it?
I don't love it. Oh, may fear of heights ako eh.
Is it the height?
Yeah, it is the heights. Oh, I love it, but I don't love it. It's yung feeling, kasi may fear of heights ako. Pag akit ko nga sa may Paris, yung Eiffel Tower, kalahati, kumakapa ako dun sa mga railings eh. Yung, para lang lumakad, umikot lang eh. Nakahawak kasi feeling ko pero okay lang. Ang ginawa ko lang, nasa gitna ako. Para and would you believe it, I have a friend na 5'10", 5'11", laking lalaki. Yung pala, akala ko, gusto niya umakyat, sumakay. Para akala niya, So, sumakay kami. Yung pala, pareho kami takot. Nandun kami pareho sa gitna, Lalaki, si Vince Gonzaga. Vince. Oo, takot eh, no? But, yeah, but it's nice, no? It used to be the highest, tallest, tawag dito, parang Ferris wheel, no? Pero mas maano na sa China yata tinalo tayo. Pero yan, palagi ko sa Europe, yan pa rin ang pinakamalaki, no? Yeah, great fun. Yeah, good. Subukan ko sumakay uli, Attorney, para mawala yung fear ko, no? Oy, May Tigbaw Vargas. Ayan.
Hi May. Yeah, good evening to everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday po. God bless. Yeah.
God bless, May. Mabuhay ka, May. So, ayan, si May Tigbaw Vargas. Sige.
Yeah, Andre Tamayaw. Andre Tamayaw. Yeah. So, Tamayaw. Hello po, Sir Sonny and Miss Lira. Happy Easter po sa inyo. Happy Easter po.
Hello, happy Easter.
Edgar,
happy Easter. All right, Edgar. Wala akong nakakik.
Yeah.
Kamaksa kaya sila Paolo at saka si Gaby, no? Si Gabriel. Totoo, Attorney, sabi LC, bawal, ayan.
Bawal kong at saka magsaya. So that was my experience. Lalo na pag 3 p.m. na pag namatay si Jesus Easter Sunday, na kami pwedeng maglaro. Passion lang kami. So, that was my experience. Yeah, hindi pwede.
Pero alam mo, Attorney, when I was before, I don't know kung nadinig mo yung tinatawag nating red light district, yung Mabini, yung sa Pilipinas, na merong tawag dito, merong mga isang strip ng mga bars yan, isang street avenue sa Pilipinas, sa Manila, na puro mga yung mga bars na may mga go-go dancers, yung mga Holy Week, bukas pa sila. Yung mga foreigners, yung mga ano ba tawag ng foreigners? Yung mga taga-ibang bansa, no? Kamukha natin dito, we don't really celebrate it na kasi kamukha sa Pilipinas, sa Amerika, sa Canada, sa Australia siguro, no? Pero sa Pilipinas lang kakaiba eh. Yung celebration natin ng Holy Week, talagang iba eh, no?
Yeah.
Pero doon nga, yung nga sinasabi ko sa'yo, Holy Week, pero kaya wala na yan eh. Tinanggal na ni Mayor Lim yata nung araw, Alfredo Lim. Pero, maski Holy Week, merong bukas pa rin yung mga girly bars doon sa Pilipinas. May mga
Come rain or shine or Easter.
Come rain or shine. Pero kasi siyempre ang customers naman nila, mga Germans, French, Belgians, British, Kusino, no? Australians. So sa kanila kasi walang Holy Week eh. All right. Sino to? Oy. Nalin de la
Vega. Yeah.
Calumba.
Yeah. Watching here in Notting Hill, Portobello Market. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Ganyan ba? Maraming Kastila riyan dito sa Portobello. Sino to? Jared Jonathan
Jared.
Pa-shout out.
Pa-shout out po from Upminster. Yeah.
Mabuhay. Jared,
Hi, Jonathan.
Okay.
Analu. Yeah, pinag-usapan nga namin to nung nakita kami, no? Sa Attorney Lira, may memorial mass po kami para sa Waling-Waling for our dear Father A. I knew Father A like decades ago. On April 23 at 12:30 in the afternoon. Analu, email me nga the details. Father A was, he was such a support and really a pioneer nga, no? Helping migrant workers, no, including those without leave to remain in the UK, and he was instrumental in the campaign for the introduction of the domestic work concession at the time and domestic work rule later on. So now he was a very inspirational character, Father A, who unfortunately passed away a few weeks ago. Nga lang eh.
Okay. So 23rd of April, 12:30 in the afternoon. Ano yan? Sunday, Saturday, ano yan? Friday. Ano ba yan? April 23.
So, at saka nasaan? Email me the details.
Nasaan? Okay. Alright. Sige. Okay. Si Analu yan. Okay. Email or message mo. Sabihin mo lang kung nasaan lugar din para alam natin. Send tuloy. Ano ba na nakaabang dito? Edgar Duway. Sige. Okay.
Edgar.
Sa Mabini.
Sa Mabini. Yun, Sonny. Near Padre Paura. Faura? Sa Malate.
Padre Faura. Letter F.
Yeah.
Padre Faura.
Yeah. Sa Malate, madaming customer po na doon na American dahil malapit yan sa US Embassy. I think tama ka siguro, Edgar.
Hindi lang, hindi kasi kami nag-DJ ako dyan, attorney eh. Ako yung MC nung wet t-shirt contest, yung mga babae, babasain. Tapos ako yung contestant number 1 was a former nun. Ganyan, kunyari, her name is Maria Tatlong Gatang. Kinuha kasi ako I was working as a DJ sa DCBM FM, and they wanted to professionalize kasi most of the DJs there were spinners. They couldn't talk. So what they did was the guy from Mabini rang up KBP asking for professional DJs if they can have them, give them a good talent fee. And my good friend Leo Santiago from the KBP, means Kapisanan ng mga broadcasters sa Pilipinas or Association of Philippine Broadcasters, rang me. Sabi niya, Sonny, gusto mo bang trabaho sa Mabini? Bakit? Ano gagawin? Pag-MC ka lang yung babasain daw yung babae, papakilala mo kunyari contest para matuwa yung mga foreigners. But yun nga, iba-iba. Belgians, iba-iba. Germans, In fact, I met a guy who was a Belgian attorney who gave me a record. He taga-Austria siya. And Falco yung, Rock Me Amadeus, yung kanta na yun. Ako unang nag-play noon sa Pilipinas, sa BCBM FM. Because the guy, he lent it to me. And then, so I brought it to the studio, sa station. Sabi ko, boss, okay ba sa inyo si Falco? Rock Me Amadeus? Sige, okay lang. So, and then I played it, Rock Me Amadeus. Pero Belgian yun. Galing nun. Okay, yep. Sige, pasok lang direct para mabilis. Same with us before in vegan when we're still young, we do singing the passion. Okay, sige. All right, sige pa. Mabilis lang. Yan. Oh, Gabriel Tejero. Hello po, Sir Sunny, Attorney Lira. Oh, finally, no? We saw this
Hi,
news.
Gabriel.
Oh, hey,
Yun na
Gabriel.
nga.
Oo. Huli man at magaling,
Happy
may
Easter.
habol pa rin. Okie-dokie, Happy Easter. Alright, so, thank you very much. Yun ang muna first batch of pagbati natin. At kung may mga questions ho kayo, mamaya, no? Kasi mamaya, pagkatapos ng discussion ni Attorney, we go into the, yung mga questions ninyo. Baka questions ninyo o questions ng mga kaibigan ninyo or somebody you know or relatives, pwede nyo itanong para lang sa ganun malinawan ninyo yung mga issues about immigration. Okay, so we're gonna have a short break at pagbalik natin, ano yung topic natin direct para i-discuss ni Attorney? Ano yung topic na yan? Ayun, how to apply for a visit visa. Ako interesado ako rin.
Yeah.
Dahil gusto kong dalhin dito yung dalawang apo ko. Next year pa. Before, yan nga, okay. Alright, so we're gonna have a short break at pagbalik ko natin ay yung topic natin, no? Na di-discuss ni Attorney. Saglit po lamang.
Mula doon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galettos.
Sa World Remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.
Okay, nako, nagbabalik tayo sa ating palatuntunan. Happy Thursday once again for those of you who tuned in just now. Ngayon lang nakapanood. Nandito ho kayo sa Immigration Corner. Ako po si Sonny Laragan for those who are, kung first time ho kayo nakapanood. Pero hindi ho ako ang attorney. Wala ho akong alam sa immigration. Siyempre, pakikilala ko once again yung ating pinakamamahal na abogada, no? Ang ating eksperto sa larangan ng immigration. Walang iba kundi si Attorney Lira SIMON-CABATBAT. Good evening. Once again, happy Thursday, Attorney.
Hi, Sonny. Happy Thursday po and to everyone, no?
To everyone, no?
And really happy Easter.
Yes. Okay, so, ang topic natin, ano yun? Paki-flash nga direct. So, ayan. How to apply for a visit visa. Sige, take it away, Attorney.
Yeah. Okay. So, ito po, as you saw there, ang topic po natin ngayon, how to apply for a visit visa. Very popular topic, no? So, so let's crack on now with it. Oh, by the way, kung meron kayong mga questions, ihanda nyo na, no? So we can deal with it afterwards. Now, so I'll take you through the process and yung the practical steps. Tapos, I hope to be able to also give you some tips, you know, to what to watch out for when submitting, especially documents in support. So, now, all applications, unang-una, lahat ng mga application, it is submitted online. So no longer is there a paper application, and the application, the link, if you like, is on the government website. It's a standard visitor apply. So it's a link. So kung kailangan yung link, send me an email. I'll send you the link. Now, cost of the application. So let's start with that. Cost of the application depends really how long you're asking for. But let me start by saying that you're only allowed to stay in the United Kingdom anyway for a maximum of 6 months at any one time, regardless of the entry clearance visa granted to you. So, standard visit visa, ang pagbayad for 6 months is it's £100. A 2-year, they call it long-term standard visitor visa, it's £376, no? A 5-year long-term standard visitor visa is £670. 10 years, which I see very rarely granted actually, is £837, no? Now, in any way, so sabihin natin nabigyan kayong 10 years. It doesn't mean na pwede kayong dito for 10 years. It just means for 10 years you have a visit visa, so you can use that at any time during that time nga. You don't need to apply for new entry clearance visa, but you can only stay in the United Kingdom maximum of 6 months at any given time. Okay? Now, which one should you choose? I get that question a lot actually. Now, it depends really kung anong situation nyo. Put it this way, I very rarely see the 10-year visa, and usually the 10-year visa is only granted to those people who are very, very well off. So kung talagang marami kayong pera, mayaman kayo, mapapakita nyo nga yun, then it's possible makakakuha kayong 10-year visa, but it's not even a guarantee nga. They don't like giving out 10-year visas because that means nga you're not making another application to the Home Office. Ibig sabihin kung nagbago ng sitwasyon nyo, makapasok pa rin kayo nga dito. So it's not really something they like to do, the 10 years. Also, kung first-time application nyo nga, at saka sabihin natin baka on your circumstances may duda ba yung Home Office. So it could be na okay, may trabaho nga kayo but it's not you're not earning lots of money. Sabihin natin especially kung estudyante nga kayo, it depends also on your age nga. So if you about 20s to 30s nga, they tend to be a bit more cautious, no? It depends on really kung ano situation nyo. So it could be tactically that you don't actually want to apply for a 10-year visa. Because if you apply for a 10-year visa, they may think, it may well be untrue, but they may think na nagpasok ka ng 10-year visa because you want to be able to come in and out of the United Kingdom in order to be able to work, no? So kung first-time application nyo nga and you are a normal applicant, sabihin natin, then think seriously about making an application initially for a 6-month visa nga lang, the £100. Also, of course, if it's refused, at least £100 lang mawawala sa inyo rather than £837 if it's a 10-year visa. So that's the cost of the application. Now, anong mga information na kailangan nyo nga? Now, basically, they would be things like the dates that you're planning to travel to the United Kingdom. That's quite that you need to think of, no? Now, where you will be staying in the United Kingdom. So, kung hotel nga, no, you need to be able to make sure that you're able to book that, you can afford it. How much you think your trip will cost? Now, that's always a difficulty because you have to tally in. Don't forget, tally in yung the airfare, for example, and of course the hotel cost if you're staying in a hotel. Kung hindi naman sa kamag-anak nyo, then of course it's a bit cheaper, but you need to give a figure for the amount of money that you think your trip will cost. Now, I'll come back to that because that has been often been used as reason for refusal. So I'll come back to that in relation to the information. So, kailangan nyo din bigay nga yung current home address nyo, saan kayo nakatira ngayon sa Pinas, kung galing kayo sa Pinas, how long you've been living there. Now, I'll come back again to that because it's to do with commitments in your home country. So, if it's the Philippines, then there. Parents' names, address, and date of birth, if known. How much you earn in a year, okay? Kung meron kayong sweldo nga, kung meron kayong trabaho. Details of any criminal, civil, or immigration offenses you have committed. Importante po yun. You have to make that declaration. If you fail to make that declaration and then they find out that you failed to make the declaration, then not only will they refuse your application, they will also say you sought to apply committing deception, no? And that will kill off any future applications you may want to make in the UK. Details of your travel history for the past 10 years, no? So if you're someone who travels a lot, then it's 10 years history. You need to write it down, no? Your employers, kung may trabaho kayo, employer's address and telephone number, no? Kung meron kayong partner, asawa, then ang pangalan nga nila, date of birth, and their passport number. Name, address of anyone for your trip. So if you're getting sponsored nga, nandito galing sa nanay, tatay nga dito, or indeed, boyfriend, girlfriend in the UK, their name and address. And again, I'll come back to that nga when we deal with the information. And name, address, and passport number of any family members also you have in the United Kingdom. That is a must. Kung hindi nyo sabihin na meron kayong pamilya nga dito, then it's possible that they will refuse the application if they find out, no? Now, documents, yeah? So for the other things, I'll come back to in relation to additional information. Documents. When you go on the Home Office website, no, for visit visa applications, makikita nyo, mandatory documents, nakalagay lang doon, passport, no? That's it. Yun lang mandatory documents. Now, don't be fooled na yun lang kailangan yung pakita. You actually need to show quite a lot. The problem with visit visa applications, and I think this is partly the reason why there are so many refusals nga for visit visas, is there's no clarity really in what documents you need to provide. So, and that causes confusion. Sometimes people provide too much, but most of the time they just don't provide enough, no? Now, ito. And this is, I always say to my clients, look, kung what we need to submit to the Home Office depends really kung anong dahilang pagpasok nyo dito. So kung papasok kayo and your circumstances also, kung papasok kayo sa UK, you are, inimbita kayo ng, say, nanay, no? You're in the Philippines, you're studying in the Philippines, you at uni, sa Pinas nga, tapos you want to come into the United Kingdom just to see your mom or your dad nga dito, and then you're going to go back to continue your studies. Kung yun ang sitwasyon nyo, then clearly, you need to show, unang-una nga, nanay, tatay dito. Okay? So, anong address nila? No? Anong ginagawa nga nila dito? Kung may trabaho sila, kung silang sasalo sa inyo, for cost also, you should provide their bank statements to show na mayroong pumapasok na sweldo doon. Payslip nga din nila, no? Saan sila, kung titira ka sa kanila, then they need to also be able to show that they have the tenancy, for example. Saan ka tutuloy pagka nandito ka na? So those things, importante po, the sponsor, no, should provide those documents. Now, ikaw, kung wala ka namang sweldo sa atin, dahil sinusuportahan ka ng nanay, tatay mo, you also need to say that later, in a letter or statement nga. Pero sa iyo, kailangan pakita kung nag-aaral ka sa atin is of course the college or university acceptance, no? So babalik ka mo. So if you're coming here, say in I think unis, I think still in the main end in March rather than in June or July nga dito. So if you're coming here, say for Easter, no? And you're staying for the 3-month period and you're going to go back in June, then you need to be able to bigyan nyo yung college acceptance and also kung pwede, kung kayong sulat galing sa university o nga sa college to say yes, no, your course finishes in March, no, and will commence again in June. Nagbayad ka na ng tuition fee mo for June, no. We're looking forward to welcome you back, no, for your 3rd year, for example, or 2nd year, whatever it is, no? So, kailangan yung pakita. This is the prime reason for refusal is intention, no? So, kung hindi sila naniniwala na babalik pa kayo sa atin, then they will refuse the application. So, you need to submit any and all documents nga to show na meron kayong babalikan, no? So, if it's studies, you need to show that. Kung trabaho, and you're getting a sabbatical, or hindi naman kayo matatagalan nga dito, 2 weeks lang, so it's a normal kind of holiday, then something from your employer to show na, nandun ka nagtatrabaho, kontrata nga, payslips, and if your income is good, if you have a decent income, bigyan nyo, definitely the payslip, no? If you're getting paid in pesos, then you should also convert that. So if it's, I don't know, equivalent to £1,000, whatever it is nga, you should also say that. So explain to them that there's no reason why you should overstay in the United Kingdom because you have these commitments nga in the Philippines kung manggagaling nga kayo sa Pinas, no? So problems come about kung wala ng trabaho yung tao, yung applicant, and they want to simply visit family in the UK. Now, even that mean you need to simply explain, okay, at the moment wala kang ang trabaho, you're getting support from your family, but the support may be just monthly, if you like, allowance because meron kayong bahay is mortgage free, meron kayong bukid, food, and indeed money is coming out of that. So you need to make your case na meron pa kayong babalikan. You are committed in the Philippines. There's no reason why you should overstay in the United Kingdom. So basically, the documents you need to submit has to be tailored to your circumstances. Kung ang situation nyo nga estudyante kayo, wala kayong trabaho, meron kayong trabaho nga, o matanda na kayo, you're retired, for example, or you're coming with someone else nga, you tailor the documents that you need to submit. Kung meron kayong sponsor dito, huwag nyo kalimutan, kailangan din nilang magbigay. Kung silang sasalong pamasahin nyo, kailangan din nilang sabihin dun sa sulat. Importante po, either in a covering letter or a statement or letter from you to say, okay, itong sitwasyon ko, no? I'm so sabihin nyo, if you're 20 years old, 40 years old, I'm 40 years old, or sabihin natin 20 because it's estudyante kayo, sabihin natin, no? I'm 20 years old, I attend, this university that I'm in my first year, second year of my degree, I'm studying this, I'm supported by, my mother or my father in the United Kingdom. They've invited me to visit during the time of my holiday, between March and June. I intend to spend maybe a month or 2 months to visit them. I'm hoping to go also visit maybe some parts in Europe. So you have to explain nga anong sitwasyon nyo and then back it up with the sponsor letter. No? Importante din po yun. Dahil sila nga, pagka nandito na kayo, they are providing for you. Silang sasalo sa inyo. So what do they say? No? So if it's the so they will say, yes, I'm inviting my child who's now 20, studying in the Philippines. I'd like for him to be able to spend some time with me. I'm unable to take up to go to the Philippines for any length of time because I am in employment. I mean, it could be yung nanay a nurse, for example, or doctor nga dito, tatay, say maybe also in the medical field. Say, yes, in the work schedule does not allow me to take as much time off. So explain it. So the documents must support the type of application you are making. No? So as I say, the prime reason for refusal po is intention. So you need to make it clear you have absolutely no intention of breaching immigration rules in the United Kingdom. And this applies across board, kahit mga bata, no, and kahit nga matatanda. But of course, if you are, well, not of course, but usually, if you are certain age, so sabihin natin, 70 na kayo, then it's less likely. But even that can be a problem because sometimes they say you have no intention to return to the Philippines because all your family are in the United Kingdom. No, so there I would say if you are in good health, make sure that you provide a medical document to say you are in good health. So documents are important for any kind of application, but I would say with visit visa applications even more so. And the many times na nakikita ko nagbigay sila mga documents but the documents are not explained and there's no letter from the sponsor and no letter nga explaining the situation, the cover letter from the applicant, it's not surprising na nare-refuse nga. So you must prepare your case, and as I say, letters. It doesn't have to be very long also, no? It doesn't have, and please don't make it melodramatic. I've seen also very melodramatic letters. It's not necessary. It has to be factual. But you need to just explain a situation. So once you've had, you've done all that, so submitting your documents. Now, again, that's changed in the last few years, but you need to submit your documents nga, at the VFS No, it's called it's short VFS Support Center. VFS is short for Visa Facilitation Services Global. So ang tawag nga sa kanila VFS Global. So you need to submit your application there. So when you submit your application, no, so kailangan yung bayaran nga. At the same time, a link will come up, no, allowing you then to also book your appointment with VFS, no. So basically, sa VFS, they'll take a photo of you at saka kailangan bigay yung fingerprints nyo. So you can book your appointment nga. Beware po, no, VFS, that is the Visa Facilitation Services Global, hindi sila home office, no. They are the courier arm of the home office, completely different institution. It's a company. It's essentially a limited company. They deal with these services that have been outsourced by the home office, but they're not the home office and they will not interview you. Okay. So when you submit your documents, though, when you click on that, no, on that link, when you book, then when you submit an application, you have a choice to. You can upload your documents yourselves, or you can take your documents to VFS and they can scan it for you for a fee. No, frankly, I never advise my client to go and to VFS and then they scan it and then you pay them the fee. Because I'm a bit of a control freak, so I like to know exactly what's being scanned and uploaded, and you can do that yourself, obviously, if you have a good scanner. No. So you can do that rather than paying VFS. Otherwise, you can go there with your documents and they can scan it for you, and they'll give you back the original documents apart from your passport. The passport, of course, you need to leave there with them dahil yun ang tatatakan hopefully ng visa nyo. You can also then choose if you are going to collect your passport or for fee, whether they can you can arrange for it to be delivered to you. Now, you get notification na tapos na yung application nyo either by text, again for an extra fee, or by email. So, kukontakin nila yung taong nandoon sa application. So, if you're making the application yourself and you provide an email address nga or a mobile number, then that's what they will contact kami. Of course, if we're dealing with applications for our clients, then we provide our contact details. So, we get contacted nga. So when you get notice either by email or by text na nandun na tapos na, they won't tell you, by the way, by email or text kung ano nga yung the result, or no, or if it's successful or not. You have to actually go there, collect your passport, and then you will either see na kung if it's successful, then may tatak nga yung passport, the vignette. So it's a green visa, or I think it's yellow now actually. Anyway, so nandoon yung nakatatak, hopefully. If it's been refused, then of course walang tatak. They'll give you back still your passport with a letter refusing the application. Now, we won't talk about too much about what to do if it's refused, but suffice to say, if it's refused, there's no right of appeal, unfortunately. No, if you're going to challenge it, then you have to challenge it by way of judicial review. So it makes it even more important for you submit appropriate documents, no? Then you want to maximize nga your chance of success because there's no going back, no? There's not even an appeal against it. Pagka tapos na, kung ma-refuse kayo, the only other way is you can of course submit another application, and you can submit another application nga, the following day. There's no time scale nga. You don't have to wait 6 months or 12 days or 14 days before you can submit your new application again. You can make the application immediately again. But of course, you have to explain why it is that you're making the application so quickly. It could be that you're doing that because nakalimutan yung i-upload some documents, you want to have another go and accept the fact that nagkamali nga kayo. If the application is successful and the visa is then granted, and as I say, either 6 months if you applied for 6-month visa, or up to 10 years nga. But you can only stay in the United Kingdom po a maximum nga of 6 months. Tips, no? As I say, prime issue is you need to be able to show your commitments if you're coming from the Philippines in the Philippines. You need to be able to show as much as you possibly can that you intend to return to the Philippines and you're not going to overstay in the United Kingdom. money is quite important, no? But don't be tempted to, borrow money from someone to just put it in your account, no? To show money. That never works, no? Kaya unang-una sasabihin nila, well, hang on, how there's no explanation of suddenly why do you have 10,000 pounds, for example, or 1,000 pounds sa account nyo. But if you do come into some money, sabihin natin nanay tatay nagpadala sa'yo to be able to spend on this, then explain it, no? Say nanggaling nga yun sa nanay tatay nga, and so say so in the letter, because it's important you explain that it's not you're not looking to deceive. Unfortunately, the Home Office are very, very harsh when dealing with visit visa applications, no? I do think, I mean, that their go-to stance is it's to refuse, no, rather than to grant. I'm sure they would disagree with me, but my experience certainly is for normal, no, applicants nga, so not the very, very rich, they tend to have a very hard time, and that becomes even more difficult if you have not submitted enough documents. So documents must support the information, and what documents you submit will depend very much kung anong sitwasyon nyo, anong sitwasyon ng sponsor nyo, and more importantly, what is the reason for you coming into the United Kingdom, no? So be careful, no, that you provide them with enough, but you don't also need to overload them, no? You don't need to provide 200 photos of your mom or dad coming to the Philippines because to show some kind of link with them. They don't need that, no? So be factual. But the good news is, kung makuha nyo, you'll be coming to the UK. Hope for maximum 6 months. Have a great time. You're not allowed to work, of course, no. But I'm sure then in the UK you can travel. So yeah, coincidentally we're now April nga. So those of you who just who are students sa atin nga, you want to visit the UK, you can still. But beware also. There's even though they say 3 weeks lang to process the application, that is completely untrue. It's not 3 weeks. It hasn't been 3 weeks for the last 2 years. Partly because now of COVID, no? There's a massive backlog. So for example, today I just got an email from the Home Office to say, no, they've received the application, my client's application. It actually happened to be a visit visa application nga. And he's done also his BRP. But they warned me, no, that it will take longer than the standard time that they publish. It's but that's been the case truly for about 2 years. So if you're looking to travel in the summer, August sabihin natin, no? Well, August is a bit too far away. So if you're looking to travel, say in May, actually one of our I think our viewers with a question, if you're looking to travel in May, kung hindi nyo pa napasok yung application nyo, it's April now, no? Submit it now, because it will not take only 3 weeks. It will take longer than 3 weeks. But bear all this in mind, no? And hopefully you're able to get a visa and enjoy a trip and stay in the UK.
Wow, ang dami pala, ang daming information nun. May information overload tayo dyan, no? Quite
Tama.
interesting, no?
Sorry.
Gusto kong magtanong ng marami, kaya lang diretso na tayo. May related yung isang question natin dito, no? Mamaya siguro magtatanong lang ako sa'yo pag medyo may time pa tayo. Okay, sige, meron tayo. Okay, go. Direct. Okay, alright. So, ayan. Okay, may question tayo rito, attorney, no? Ayan, to. Ayan. Sige, pakibasa kung ano.
Beverly. Okay, good day to you both, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. I'm planning for a trip to the UK in August. Oh, there you go. I will be applying for a visit visa this coming May, but I want to prepare my documents at the earliest. I do have my employment certificates, pay slips, bank statements, and invitation letter from a UK citizen. May I ask if there's anything else I need to prepare? Thank you in advance. From Beverly. Beverly, it's a wonderful question given our topic nga, no? And as yung nga sinabi ko kanina, that you have those, you have your employment certificates, payslip, bank statements, invitation letter, that's great. But look, the first thing to look at is what is the basis of your entry in the UK, no?
Intention.
Bakit ka pupunta dito? Yung nga, intention po, no?
Intention.
And so if you're intending to visit your friend who's giving you nga an invitation letter, say so, no? So yun ang unang-una, anong intention mo? And then when you have you've noted nga your intention, the next thing is anong situation mo? Clearly meron kang trabaho, no? So an employment certificate, I don't know what you mean necessarily by that. It may mean you mean yung kontrata mo, but kung wala ka pang sulat galing sa employer mo, get a letter, no? If you're staying for any longer nga in the UK, say maybe it's a sabbatical, but the letter should simply say, it doesn't have to be long. If you're only here for 1 month, they may just say, oh yes, Beverly is employed by us as whatever it is that you do. She works on a full-time permanent basis. We're aware that she's taking a holiday, booked a holiday for whatever date, and she's due to return to our company to continue her employment, on so and so. So hindi naman ganong kailangan, but malaking kailangan. But it is crucial that you're able to show you intend to leave the UK, you intend to go back to the Philippines, and if you're continuing to work, then of course that. So tailor your documents. So there's no specific list that I can refer to. It's not like a spouse visa application where you can there are specific documents na kailangan na makita. Visit visas are something else. So tailor your documents in accordance with the purpose of your entry.
Siguro doon sa kanyang employment certificate, if it could be probably shown, for example, he or she has, babae ba to? Babae. She has a very high position, siguro, di ba? Parang very, di ba? Baka very convincing yun that you don't want to leave your job, no?
Tama.
Siguro kung how long have you been with the company, so that could also be, no? Kasi kung tutuusin, pasok na lahat yung mga ano niya, may employment certificate, payslips and everything, no? Yung intention lang. So so in a way, a letter, yung letter mo, it would have kailangan pagbutihin mo pagsulat, though it may be short, no? Kasi nga you just want to be here for 6 months. Though it's short, you will have to tailor, sabi mo tailor. So write it in such a way to make it convincing that you're going to go back home to the Philippines, that you're just visiting. Tama yan, ganun lang, no?
No, tama ka. Yeah, yun na nga. And it's never bad to start with, I'm applying for visit visa because, no? And then say, why are you coming, no? So yun ang una. So if you have that as a starting point, then you can then follow it through, no? What are your intentions?
Yung apo ko, for example, I have 2 apos, no? And probably the mom kasama. I'm planning to bring them over summertime next year. How far ahead can you apply now? Or meron ba yan when you apply, ang rule of thumb ba is within 3 months? Kunyari, you apply now because 3 months from now, you're going to be leaving. Ganon. Or 6 months from now, you're going to be leaving. Or a year from now. When do you really apply for it? When does one apply for it?
Guidance say you should not apply for a visit visa longer or beyond 3 months of your travel date. No, so you can't apply too early. Yeah, so 3 months.
So within 3 months. Okay. So I got you. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yung apo ko, for example, 16 years old. Will they have to write a cover letter? O yung aking letter na from Mina, yun na yun. That's a main letter na.
Yeah. So, mom is coming. If mom is coming, then the letter should really be coming for mom. It's more likely that she's the one who they may focus on as an issue. No, the home office also get quite concerned if whole families are coming. So you need to address that. But here, so I mean, you can also, sponsors can also provide more background of to the letter. So you can certainly say, okay, nandito ka na. You're obviously, in your case, there's a lot to say. You can say that you're in the UK. You've been in the UK for however long. You're British. You are inviting your apo and anak mo nga into the to visit you in the UK. They can stay in the UK for longer, obviously, than you can stay nga in the Philippines. And yung anak mo sa atin, she should also prepare a letter and she should say, kung meron siyang trabaho, kung may trabaho nga siya, tama ka. Get a letter from the employer to say, okay, this is her post, itong sweldo niya, no, she's a valued member of staff, no, this is her post, is fairly high up. Kung wala siyang trabaho, then she should also say that all my expenses will be covered by my dad, no, including travel costs, because they get quite concerned if the savings shown by the applicant is exceeded by the amount that they're going to pay for their trip in the United Kingdom. And I've also seen that with great regularity as reason for refusal.
Okay. All right. Sige. Tuloy lang natin yung next question natin. Direct, no? Okay. So, anong... All right. Okay. Attorney yan. Sige. From Lily.
Okay, Lily. So, magandang gabi po, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Mahanak po ko this August 2022. Oh, congratulations, Lily. Filipina po ako and my boyfriend is Slovakian. He's holding indefinite leave to remain. I've been in the UK for 1 year and I'm currently holding a working visa. Gusto ko lang po sana malaman anong nationality ng anak ko once nandito na once nandito na ako sa UK ng mga anak. Okay, alright. Mga anak. Am I eligible po? So nandito ka sa UK naman, ano? Anyway, am I eligible po sa UK child benefit? At hindi po ba papauwi ng anak ko sa Pinas? Okay. Maraming salamat po. From Lily. Okay. Lily, there are a few things there. Okay. Now, unang-una, let me lead with the good news. Indefinite na yung tatay. Married or not, it doesn't actually matter kayo, no? Pagka nanganak ka in August 2022 and the child is born in the United Kingdom to a foreign parent who has settled status in the UK, yung nga indefinite leave to remain, then that child would be entitled to British citizenship. No? So, anak mo magiging British, even though hindi ka British. Dahil tatay niya, indefinite na nga. So, that's good news. Actually, that's great news, of course, no? Now, I would be more concerned, actually, well, okay, let's deal with the next issue you asked. UK child benefit. No, you're not. If you have visa to work in the UK, work would be under the points-based system, probably, or indeed as a domestic work visa. No? Those prohibit public funds, so child benefit is public funds. So, but you can. Your partner can receive it, no? He can get the child benefit, but your child is entitled to child benefit because of course he's British. So your partner can apply for the child benefit nga. Now, hindi ba papauwi ng anak ko sa Pinas? No, hindi. He or she will be British. I'm more worried about you actually, no, Lily, dahil ang visa mo ngayon is working visa. Now, if you are together with the father nga, you may want to consider changing your visa on the basis of as his partner. And if you and he have been living together a minimum of 2 years, no, and you can prove it, you don't even need to be married because you can make an application as under the partner, unmarried route. So if you are not together anymore, then you can potentially make an application to swap your visa nga to that of under the parent route dahil nandito nga yung anak mo. But if you are entitled to apply as a partner or spouse in the UK, you need to make that application rather than the parent first. So good luck, Lily. Hopefully all goes well for you in August. Not long, huh?
Okay, attorney, okay, sa pagka partner, at least a minimum of 2 years, you can apply for a partner spouse, visa, ganun?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, pero pero dito ba, we're not talking of visa, dito ba, is it considered ba, na if you've been together for 2 years at least, partner ang tawag doon?
Yeah. Yes.
Partner
So the
yan,
partner is defined by the Home Office as including partner seen together for 2 years minimum plus to show a stable relationship, no, a relationship akin to marriage. Yung nga problema nga lang doon under that is they do require very substantial and formal documents to show. So bills together, no, hindi nga lang yun, bank statements, for example, and maybe even doctors to show na you are both registered at the same, with the same GP. All those things kailangan yung pakita. So the documents to show cohabitation takes front and center, no? But of course, kung kasal nga kayo, then there's a presumption that the relationship is existing because you are married, and you can simply produce nga your marriage certificate. And of course, you can be married, a week, and you can make an application nga. You can be married a day, and you can make an application as a spouse. You don't need to show nga the 2 years. But otherwise, partner includes living together, cohabitees, if you like, as long as you can show it, minimum of 2 years.
Sa home office yan. Pero outside ba? Like for example, I don't know, for tax purposes or any other consideration, a minimum of 2 years, you've been together, may partner, ano na ba? Meron bang
Nope, no. It's
Sa home office lang yan.
peculiar. Yeah, it's peculiar to the home office, the 2 years, and the partner nga. With tax, so for family proceedings, for example, no, just I'll just dip my toe in the family proceedings route. So for family proceedings, kung hindi nga kayo kasal, then you cannot make your claim potentially, say sabihin natin may bahay nga, no, your claim will not be you can't claim in the same way as spouse can, no. So yung claim mo, if you are unmarried in the United Kingdom, will be limited to the contribution you have made, for example, towards the home, no. So it's a claim under what's called a tolata claim, no. It's that's the legal reference to it. It's tolata. It's a trust claim, if you like. But so it's peculiar to immigration. Itong 2 years to be able to show nga partner.
Okay, may tanong yata rito si si Edgar yata. Okay. Ayan.
Edgar, ang nanay ko po just turned 80 nung April 7. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nanay Duway, no?
7, no? Oo.
Yeah, yeah. And gusto po niyang kasi papuntahin dito to see my babies for the first time. Invitation letter ko lang bang is enough? Matanda na siya, independent lang siya sa amin. Magkakapatid at pension niya. Yeah, no, Edgar, yung nga, do a letter, no? Maybe also something for mom to explain nga. Pero kung ikaw, you can also do the letter. You can, but you need to show na she has no intention, of course, of overstaying. But put it this way, I mean, she's 80, no? So you'll probably find that she will likely face less resistance than someone who is 18 or 28 nga, no? But they would be more interested really in yung situation mo nga din, and make sure na you also say ano bang plano, no? She's 80, but who's looking after her? Because the main reason for refusals of visit visa applications where you have an older applicant is if they don't believe na, or rather they think na pagka nandito na siya, hindi na siya lalabas dahil nandito kayong lahat. So kung sino man nag-aalaga sa kanya, you also have to say, she's well cared for sa atin dahil nga she has her own home. Ewan ko, meron ka mga kapatid doon, silang nag-aalaga, so you need to also explain nga there's no reason for her to overstay in the UK, no? But I hope she comes, but email Edgar, if you need nga, no, some hints there, email me, ha? Email me, happy to assist.
Ayan, for some tips or ano, no, or guidance, no, from attorney kung ano, what best to do, no. Okay. Maita S, no, ito, sige, attorney, go ahead, please.
Maita, okay, so, good evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. My leave to remain will expire this coming October 2022, and I'm done with my 5 years route. I'm confused on what visa I should apply for. Kailangan ko po bang mag-apply ng ILR? No? But the problem is, nandito po ako sa Pinas ngayon, for good. I just want a visa so I can enter the UK anytime. I still have a house in the UK, nandun pa rin ang stepson ko. Thank you very much to both of you. Maita, problema po ito. Now, I am guessing, although you don't say, that you have a spouse visa. No? So, it could be, I mean, again, this is all guess, but I suspect nga, dumating ka dito, a spouse visa, you did your 2.5 years, bago natapos yung 2.5 years, pag natapos yung 2.5 years, you made another application for 2.5 years, but before, obviously, the 5-year visa, umuwi ka sa atin. Now, ang nangyari, for whatever reason, nag-for good ka na nga sa atin. So, the question is, can you apply for indefinite leave to remain? Well, kung umuwi ka na sa atin, and so for good ka na din sa atin nga, you can't, is the quick answer, because the premise, no, the starting point of a spouse visa in the United Kingdom, no, en route to indefinite leave to remain, is that you're actually living and intend to be resident in the UK. No? So, kung wala ka na dito, wala na din si Mrs., o kung sabihin natin, wala na kayo ni Mrs., you can't apply for indefinite leave to remain. So,
ni Mrs. o ni
that's
Mr.?
the problem.
Attorney, ni Mr. o ni Mrs.?
Mr. Maita, ewan ko kung babae, lalaki.
Maita, babae si Maita.
So, babae siguro.
Baka may problema siguro, hindi na nakaya niyang buuin yung dahil stepson ang sinasabi, no? Baka, kasi normally, marami akong kilala, nagtiis muna di ba? Meron tayong kakilalang, hindi ko nababanggitin ang pangalan, nagtagal siya muna, nagstay muna siya dito hanggang sa nakuha niya yung kanyang British citizenship, no? You should have done that, no? Yata, no? Nagtiis ka, nag-check ka, baka hindi natin alam kung ano yung kwento ng buhay nila, bakit naobliga siyang umuwi, no? At andun na siya for good, no? Kung naghiwalay na sila. So, ayun. Kasi, di ba, meron tayong pinag-uusapan. Oh, sorry, attorney. I was just about to say na yung 2 years na pagka may permanent residency ka na, may danger yung pagka pinalagpas mo ng 2 years. You have, di ba, yung pumapasok pa, parang green card, pumapasok ka within 2 years bago, di ba? Yan, delikado, no? Talagang for good. Is he intending to come over wala na, magiging visa na lang siya rito.
Yun na nga, mas malalang ang sitwasyon niya ni Maita. Tama ka, mas malalang ang sitwasyon niya because tama ka nga din, no, na kung may indefinite leave to remain ang tao, no, and you're away from the United Kingdom for 2 years continuously, no, they will the indefinite leave to remain is automatically, no, automatic po yun, is rescinded, no. Now,
automatically,
automatic po yun.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay.
So Maita's case is actually even worse, no? Dahil hindi pa nga siya indefinite. Now, sabihin natin, Maita, na okay, you come back to the UK, so your circumstances are not maybe as bad as you thought. So you get back together, even sabihin natin, bumalik ka sa UK, no? Before, of course, your visa is going to finish, nandito ka na. When you're in the United Kingdom, kung spouse visa ang visa mo, which I suspect it is nga, then it may be you find that you can't actually apply for indefinite leave to remain immediately. Dahil titingnan nga nila, did you actually spend 5 years, you see? Minus, sometimes holidays, for example, but did you actually spend the substantial time of 5 years in the United Kingdom? Kung ang sagot hindi, dahil wala ka na for the last, a year and a half, no, in the UK, then they may say, well, okay, ang bibigay namin sa'yo, hindi nga indefinite, but just another extension to make up the 5 years. No? So it's a problem.
Would you suggest na, I don't know kung curable pa yan or pwede pang i-remedy, the best route or option to do is for her to come over and stay out the duration of whatever requirement so until such time that she would be qualified for ILR, indefinite leave to remain. Ano bang
Yeah, I mean, look, kung nandito ang asawa mo, no? So Maita, kung nandito ang asawa mo nga and you actually are you're still together, no? And yung nga lang for whatever reason you want to
stepson
go
ang binanggit,
to
attorney. She did not even say, I still have a house there. My stepson.
That's true.
Parang the husband is
so
out of
it
the
could be
picture. Parang wala
yeah,
na,
so if hubby's out of the picture, then you're not.
Oh, di ba?
You're
I
not
still
going
have
to
a
get
house in the
indefinite
UK
leave to remain.
at nandun pa rin naman ang stepson ko. O, baka hindi natin alam kung in good terms sila, no? Pero teka muna.
Yun na nga. I mean,
okay, gusto ko lang attorney, yung kanina, yung sinabi mong automatically rescinded na, wala nang pag over 2 years. Pero nung panahon ng kainitan ng pandemic, and it was stopping you from coming back to be able to, be within that 2 years, naging maluwag ng panahon na yun, no? Di ba?
yeah.
Nagkaroon na parang, okay.
There were some concessions made, no? Although 2 years, of course, ang tagal ng 2 years, no? It's unlikely that you actually, I mean, even with COVID, that you have to be away for 2 years. But certainly some concessions have been made by the Home Office. So Prime is really, kung visit visa ka nga dito, and you could not extend, that's not really the right word for it, but they would forgive you, no, if you like, the overstaying, as long as you have what's called the exceptional assurance nga. And the same applied for various things, including, for example, the if you've been if you are away for a while and it meant that you've been away for longer than the usual 6 months that would be required, they would forgive that. Students also. But so tama ka, Sonny. There've been concessions made nga by the Home Office to take into account the COVID in the pandemic, and you can still use that also, of course, now. Because some countries are just not in as good a position maybe as the UK, no, where vaccination has been fairly successful.
Pero yun, basta ang pinaka main idea is that pag lumagpas kayo sa 2 years, automatically rescinded na yung inyong ILR, no, indefinite leave to remain. Okay, well, ano to? Angelica Loresto, Attorney Lira. Long time, wow, brought back memories of the past. Such a small world. Wow, kita mo naman.
Tama nga. Hello. Kamusta?
Wow.
You must email me.
Oh, kita mo, no? Parang they just bump into, andyan si Attorney Lira. Oh, yan, no? At least kilala ko yan nung araw. Ganyan. Nakatulong pa sa akin yan. I don't know kung nakatulong ko sa kanya, pero okay, good, no? Alright, mabuhay sino pangalan? Si Angelica Loresto. Okay, Paolo Ainza Luna, good evening po. Medyo ginabi na to, gigising na siguro. Tapos, okay, sige. Alright, sino ba to? Sino pa? Beck Bisqueda Bernardes, hello po. Have a blessed night, everyone. Okay. Ayan.
To you too.
Ayan, sabi ni Edgar, salamat talaga sa dagdag kaalaman day. Mabuhay ka. Mahirap bantayan, nanay ko laging natakas. Baka lagi nakatok sa simbahan. Pasamahan ko na lang siguro sa tita ko habang andito. Ayan. Tama.
Yeah, okay. I think kung nanay niya is anything like Edgar, no, she's probably a handful, ha?
Pero 80 ano pa, no? That's good, no? Just makakabiyahe pa, ibig sabihin malakas pa, no? Di ba iba hindi na makasakay sa eroplano, no? So healthy, medyo healthy pa, no? At baka nag-aalaga sa sarili niya si Mami, no? Okay, well,
happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday April 7.
Ito,
early belated happy birthday, no? April 7. Kailan may birthday ni Lady Emmeline? Kailan ba tayo na-imbitahan?
3rd of April. Yeah, 3rd of April.
3rd of April. Oh, yeah. Oh. Puro may birthday. April, no? Ayan, no? Okay, well, nako, napakabilis ang pagtakbo ng oras, attorney, no? Magpapaalam na naman tayo.
Yeah.
Oo, at nakakatuwa. People from the past, no? Wow, sabi ganun pa, no? Imagine mo, wow pa, sabi, wow. Wow. Or siguro namangha siya, no? Oh, si attorney, nakita ko, nasa TV, nasa ano.
Funny.
Okay. All right. Well, attorney, baka you have any further additionals? You might have forgotten. Oh, teka muna, isa sa topic ko nakalimutan ko i-highlight to. O baka may nakalimutan pa, naalala mo, or any shout-outs, or let them know how to contact you, in case they have any more questions.
So, I mean, it's thank you again for joining us. Always a pleasure, And I'm sorry I missed last week, so I was particularly keen and excited nga today. So, kung meron kang pong questions, ito pong email ko, kabatbat@douglas-simon.com. Telephone number po namin 0203-375-0555, But kung if it's an immigration corner nga question, kung mag-email kayo sa akin, that's fine. Lagay nyo nga lang please in the subject immigration corner, so pwede kong balikan, because sometimes I open my emails and it's in the evening, tapos when I close it, then I can't find it anymore if I don't know your email address nga. So immigration corner sa subject, please. But anyway, otherwise, happy Easter. Easter. And shout out to the gorgeous dancing grannies, from the 3rd of April. That of course included Miss Flor de Lis, Miss Thomas, and Miss Jones. They put me to shame, But otherwise, happy Easter po. Enjoy, Have a good break.
Hindi, attorney, revelation nga. Wow, sabi ko, ang galing wow, I'm using the word wow dahil nangihiram ako ng wow. Wow, ang galing magsayaw ni attorney. Talaga parang may very graceful, marunong sumayaw, So, yeah, I guess you're in the same league, as the fabulous grandmas, Sila, sabi mo, Flor de Lis ba yun? Is it Marilyn?
Yes,
Marilyn Jones ba? Marilyn ba ang first name niya?
Marilyn Jones,
Marilyn
and
Jones.
Thomas,
Thomas,
Miss
Thomas.
They were great talaga. They were so cool.
So aside from being together with our social family bubble, within Filipino TV Europe, it was also like a reunion with some of the people you've known in the past, no? Diba? Tama ba?
Yeah. Well, they didn't tell me that they will be there, and I have not seen them for about near enough 2 decades,
Oh, decades.
And so I was so surprised. The weird thing though is hindi sila nagbabago. All 3 of them look exactly the same. It was so bizarre.
Parang it runs with the group yata with the group yung kay ni Emily sa grupo nila. It runs in the runs in the family, runs in the group, runs in the barkada, Mukha sila mga bata. That's good.
Absolutely. Emmeline Rafael is she just cannot. She's just not 75. It's just not possible.
Sana nga maging ganun tayo, 75, Pagdating pa lang 80, 85 yan, baka mukha lang yung mga 50 years old, Anyway, okay. Well, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, Sana nag-enjoy ho kayong lahat, I hate to say this, pero we gotta go, Talagang magpapaalam na ho tayo. We can go on for dahil napaka-interesting ho ng immigration na topic. Okay, well, so sa ngalan ho ni Attorney Lira SIMON-CABATBAT, sa ngalan ho ni Direk Paula Perez, ito po si Sonny Laragang nagsasabing thank you very much sa inyong walang sawang pagsubaybay dito po sa Immigration Corner sa ating Happy Thursday event. So let's do it again next week. Till then, Sonny here saying thank you, good night, take care, God bless, and Happy Easter sa inyong lahat. Good night. Bye.
Sa World Remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.